do with it? Probably gonna pick it off. Because your ass is slow. Okay. I'm glad Keenan Allen is out too.
Yeah.
It's too slow, man. If I had anybody else over there, that's a touchdown. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm on.
That's what's up.
Gonna get some.
Wake up out there.
Gonna get somebody named Turkey Jerky.
This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium.
Come on, let's pick it up. Come on, man, let's pick it up.
Blake Grupe out and ready to send this away. And we're off and running.
Man, shut your job, turkey ass up.
And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first
Job,
snap
turkey.
to see the first action of this game.
That's a fucking job, turkey, motherfucker.
So their offense out now to get this game started.
Stuff that fucking turkey.
Irvin here from the gun.
Get the fuck out my way.
And he found some running room for a nice game. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Hey, alert 33.
Again for the first time to Rachaad White. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st and 10 from the 41. Now here's Mayfield. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
That's complete, Mike Evans. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Pressure coming, Baker.
Fuck, man.
To him, but still a good play defensively as that one
All right, a little bit more fucking time.
And this is why scouts
I
talk about
bitch one
players'
blitz.
closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Dumbass, that's a different blitz.
He picks up 20. And that's good
He
for
blitzed that time.
first down. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Once again, Irving. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Point it right.
Baker now. This throw is cut. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. The rookie out of Alabama there on the tackle.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break.
Yeah, that's how we have a
Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at 4th down, but inside field goal range, so they could get 3 here. Here we go. It's Mayfield.
Fuck!
And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive.
Fucking stop,
Doesn't
bitch.
get it done. We've got a turnover on down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Hauled down by Christian Izien. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground with Kamara. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. That stop made by KJ Britt.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Carr with it on 3rd and short. Setting up the running back screen. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. That play goes to 17 on the 1st down.
This team's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Carr. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he's brought down
Lucky
after
ass shit.
and a 1st down.
Sorry, I got
I
something.
love throwing a 1st down. And when you see a 1st down,
I got something for you. This is New Orleans Saints.
Of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
The Aints.
We're at the
They ain't
two-minute
making the
warning now
playoffs.
from Raymond James. The Saints with a chance to break this tie.
New Orleans Aints.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Looking to throw, Carr.
How the fuck he keep catching this bullshit?
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
What I like
I
about
got something
that,
with
Kate,
bitch
I like that
ass.
they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Rolling again, it's Carr.
Oh my god!
They managed
Pick my ass apart.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short
Keep
little
throwing
thing
underneath
pass
shit.
into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Tap, good
All
game.
set up now for 1st and 10. Man in motion here. They'll run here on 1st down.
They holding me!
And
Fucking
that's good
bitch.
yardage with a new set of downs.
Fucking holding the fuck out of me,
Now the
man.
Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. They'll have 2 left to work
Fucking
with
throwing
before
wildcat shit to me and shit. Sorry.
You good, Doc.
No, here he is. Fucking bitch. That's some fucking bullshit.
From inside the 1, here's 1st and goal. Blitz coming, Carr.
Fuck.
And he's into
He
the
scored.
end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get some late points and the lead.
Sorry ass ain't.
So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is.
Yeah, my team lead just texted me back. I told him I put his name down for an IT position. he told me, he said, yeah, of course.
What does that mean?
Chooses to bring this one
I mean, of course he gon' if they were to give me an interview, I guess he gonna vouch for me, I guess.
Okay. Oh, man.
They'll get this drive
Well,
started. First and 10.
okay. Now I understand what's
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Completes this
so
one
the person that's in the top 100 right now, the
Played
42-6.
by Cameron Jordan.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Let it too high.
Great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. From the gun, Mayfield. Taking a deep shot here.
You dropped it.
Right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was Mike Evans. So they're left facing a fourth down. Buccaneers out and into punt formation.
Yeah, you gotta keep winning.
He sends this away, and this is going to be a field flipper. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottom
That's
up.
what it is,
Nice
man.
return.
We're going to try to
15
get
yards
that.
gain. And they'll take over with minimal time remaining in the half.
Caleb
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
DJ and wrong.
Carr here from the gun.
How the fuck he keep getting open?
And he'll be out of bounds right along
I'm playing the Jets now on the road.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Keep burning me underneath, man.
from the 40 on second down.
Get his ass. Get the ball. Fuck, he fumbled. They fucking recovered it. Damn it. I popped the fuck out of their car ass.
The only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down the distance.
He did out with the coverage underneath there.
Oh my god, he found ways to get open, man. I cover underneath, he hit the corner route. I do this, oh my god.
Sometimes a dozen times
Can't cover every fucking thing.
for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing it just before halftime. Got his target. It's Hill. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
They'll turn the world
Another
that
run
it
for
stops.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
What in the world?
The Buccaneers add another DB. Third down coming up. Kamara running out of the gun. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Going on first down, it's caught. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys.
Oh my God! How the fuck you keep getting open?
And he pushes this down to the 42.
Fucking Love been catching every fucking thing.
Big play, and that's him 17 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
Oh, fuck, I'm gonna start blitzing his ass now.
Go air
Piss
out
me
on
off.
second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Carr now on first and 10.
How the fuck you keep getting open, man?
Jump to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I ain't tried every fucking coverage you can think of.
Saints are gonna have a first down.
He still find ways to get open.
Still sticking with the passing game.
Oh, pick that shit off.
There, he got a hand
That should have
on
been
it,
pick
that
six.
makes it second down.
Yeah, man.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage of this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get two hands on it and take it the other way.
Second and 10, here's Carr. He's on the move.
Oh my God.
He brings it in for a New Orleans touchdown.
Saints whoop my ass.
The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect
Fuck
play.
these
This is
Creole
what it looked like
food
in
eating
practice,
bitches
but
keep
more
getting
importantly
open.
now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints double their lead to 14. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
Yeah, I heard the score.
Drive starts out
Nah,
with a
my
first
two
and 10.
touchdowns.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Good sec.
Can't stop his ass. He keep catching every fucking thing.
Irving on the inside give.
Yeah.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
No matter what defense I run, he find a way to fucking get
Feels
open.
like tug of war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Fits it through the
Good
middle.
shit, Godwin.
And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. Got his target. It's Otten. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Baker now from the gun. He's got a man left. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Buccaneer football. They trade.
I gotta find a way to stop his ass. I gotta find coverage that's gonna stop all that bullshit
It's a
going.
new set of downs for him at the 32.
Alert, 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 alert. Done.
First and 10, it's Mayfield.
Fuck, he picked me off.
It's intercepted.
He watching fucking Mike Evans' ass.
And the Saints will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track
We're
it down.
superstars.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Running behind center with Kamara. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Oh, my God.
It's a nice gain, but still not enough.
I'm going to quit this game. I'll quit because I can't stop him for shit.
Good job for that 1st down.
I quit because that was some bullshit. I couldn't stop him. Whatever he do, I couldn't stop him.
Like I said, if he's like that sometimes, man.
He get away with every fucking thing. Olave turns to motherfucking Randy Moss catching every fucking thing.
Yeah, it's good.
He good. He ain't that fucking good. Shit.
We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast.
Oh, I got the Steelers.
At Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa.
Oh, yeah. I'm really going to blow these bastards out.
On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And off we go from Tampa. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
What the fuck are you doing?
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Oregon.
Good fucking run, Irvin.
Spins by. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a 1st down. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all even on defense. Able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain?
This dude in a dime package
Give him
defense.
4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
So in dime package the whole time.
Mayfield looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
From the gun, Mayfield. Little out route here, complete to Shepard. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Run. Point it right. Good. Watch out.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their
Fuck off me.
starting to think that they're starting to dominate.
1st and goal.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
Picking his ass apart.
Terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Right. Going to be hit in
God, fucking fat ass Casey Hayward got in my way.
No gain on the
Fat
play that
bitch.
time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
King.
Now Mayfield.
Touchdown, Mike Evans.
Touchdown. Mike Evans from 3 yards out. And the Buccaneers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw is Wilson. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a 1st down.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it? No, he didn't. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Got no touchdown, Bears. We cut the game before halftime. Hell yeah.
Now Wilson. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Out routes are always timing routes. And if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he let him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Y'all a good job. Good job. Offensive line take the lead 8-7 before halftime. I do a Hail Mary.
Field strike. They'll look to throw.
Drop that shit.
I know he pissed.
There he is.
And now 4th down.
This is all great numbers. When I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it for him.
Right.
Wilson in the offense, not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th.
Good turn, bro.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson.
How the fuck he catch that shit?
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A 4th down, no problem.
All right, Russell Wilson, I'm gonna start blitzing your ass.
1st and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Take the 4 yards. Thank you very much.
Now Wilson. Rolling to his left.
Oh, interception. Thank you, Mr. Russell. Man, shit.
And the Bucs are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very
Thank you, Mr. Wilson.
He overestimated his
Thank you.
strength and his ability to
Thank
fit
you.
it anywhere he wants to. A lot of
Thank you,
quarterbacks
thank
do
you,
that
thank you.
and often pay the price.
Good job. Good run.
The
Good run.
Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. But there's 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script.
And that's why I
They
like
got a touchdown on the first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
Here's Mayfield. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Watch out.
Throwing, Mayfield. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Now a 2nd and 10. Wilson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers.
We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And off we go from Tampa. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now a run with the rookie out of Oregon. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Hey, alert 33. Point it right, point it right, point it right. That.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. To the outside, catch made by Evans. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the 1st down on a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Hey, alert 33. Real. Got.
A second down throw for Mayfield. It's complete to Evans. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. Mayfield to throw. A short one there to Otten. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. That is intercepted. Picked off by Josh Metellus. He's inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, that changes the story quickly. Looked like a very nice opening drive to start. Instead, Greg, it goes back the other way, and the defense scores first.
And, Mike, early on, that's exactly how they drew it up. They wanted to come out and establish themselves with this first drive of the game, and then all of a sudden, disaster strikes. Not only do they turn the ball over, the defense is able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
Seven 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return is Sean Tucker. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. We are through one. It's the Vikings with the edge. We'll have more from Tampa after this. First and 10 now from the 36.
Regular. What's that?
Baker gonna give it to Irvin. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Linebacker Ivan Pace up to make that play. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Pistol.
That's caught left side by Otten. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. It's a gain of 34.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Pistol.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Buccaneers will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
Here's 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Oh, he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Lavonte David. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Set. What's up?
A give. This is Irving. Here's 2nd and 9.
Alert, 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 alert. What's up?
They go play action with Mayfield. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And now it's 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
King.
They'll go. Mayfield going up top. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down. Up the middle, here's Jones. And just a short gain there, down to the 38. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the second quarter. Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. Darnold to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. Throwing, Darnold. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Regular. Watch out.
Throwing is Baker. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, alert!
Back to the air, it's Mayfield. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
There's Evans. He's got it. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. He's going to let one fly for Addison. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Lavonte David doing his work on defense. Second down and 8. To throw is Darnold. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Here's Darnold. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. He runs straight ahead with Jones. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Darnold. He's going to tuck it and go.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now Darnold. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Open man downfield. It's Addison. That one good for 26 yards.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Here comes the screen to Jones. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep...
And he will score. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Now it's Bucky Irving to return. Now an opening has the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Kings! Hey, alert 33.
Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Real.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. That one complete. It's the tight end, Otten. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. On the handoff, it's Irving. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Pistol.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. To the outside, catch made by Evans. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Here is a big one. Third down and 2.
Alert!
From the gun, it's Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Run. Hey, alert!
To throw is Mayfield. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Bucs first down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10. And he's inside the 10, pushing forward for a gain of 5 yards. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. It is second down and 5.
Regular. What's that?
They'll stick to the ground. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here's a big one. This third down.
What's that?
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Run. What's that?
To throw is Mayfield. That's hauled in at the 2. And they will get the conversion. He's tackled down near the goal line, so it's not a touchdown, but it will be first and goal. They'll run with White. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on first down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4-down territory.
And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. So now the extra point to, in all likelihood, send us to overtime. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late 4th as the kickoff comes. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Play fake to Jones, now Darnold. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box them out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
He's going to let one fly for Addison. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just 1 more play.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now a first throw here in overtime. This one intercepted. Picked off by Lavonte David. And he is going to score. It's a shocking finish here in overtime. This game is over. So a win here Buccaneers. This game had a little bit of everything. Winds up going overtime. It's their defense that comes up with the big play. They get the touchdown, and in a stunning finish, an instant classic, if you will, they get the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers get the win, as we say so long from Tampa.
The game about to start in another 13 minutes. Knicks and Pacers.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get ready to get on off so I can watch this game.